leave it along for Crimson Chittick, but it's laid back down behind the goal, and Scarf is there for the take. Panks it off the glass, back out through to center, and Forster will rattle it back inside of Titans territory. Rennie back for this territory. Rennie back for this. Push that ahead. Gathered up there on the right wing side. Put to the net by Skolicki. He tried the shot. He couldn't get it on as that was blocked down before it could get to the goal. Markell a long shot. That was fired wide. Gathered up there on the right wing side. Put to the net by Skolicki. He tried the shot. He couldn't get it on as that was blocked down before it could get to the goal. Markell a long shot. That was fired wide. Around the boards on the left side. Forster. Left wing circle Skolicki. High slot looking for Mark Cole. Forster. Left wing circle Skolicki. High slot looking for Mark Cole. That was knocked away. Forster back with it. Here's Skolicki. He'll hold and drop it down low, but without a stick was Chanik. Now a loose puck side of the net. Cornelius able to steer it away with the right pad. Rebound comes loose back behind the way and pushed back out to neutral ice here by the Titans. HC Edmonton back with it. Edwards lays it in deep. Back down to the side of the goal. Cornelius is there to hang on with 13:05 remaining. And off the draw, now laid back down below the goal line as it'll be Titans who will get back onto this here. Is trying to force that out with symbolic, but brought back the other way here by the Titans after that shot block attempt. Out towards center, that was Hantel, but brought back the other way here by the Titans after that shot block attempt. Out towards center, that was Hantelman that tried to make the play up ice. Now giving up on the right wing side and trying to drive to the goal on the right wing was HC Edmonton, but off a body and the net off it below the goal line and around to the right wing side where it's, and I'm sure they will play it ahead. Daly's pass intercepted. Here's Howerluck working to the right now, centering a pass. Voss to the net. Good save. Cornelius kept it out after a good looking play by HC Edmonton. Back inside of their own end and gathered up there as they'll work it back and try to play it out through the middle of the ice. Harrington for Skolicki. Battle for the puck there as that will come loose right back toward the front of the goal and swallowed up and held by the goaltender in the way. Rattles it around the boards to the left wing side. Loose puck gathered up here by HC Edmonton as they'll flip it ahead and a chance for Skolicki. He's behind the defense. Works to the backhand. Got in a bit too tight, but he flipped the pass right back in front. Trying to connect with Markle. Forster was there as well. Here by HC Edmonton as they'll flip it ahead and a chance for Skolicki. He's behind the defense. Works to the backhand. Got in a bit too tight, but he flipped the pass right back in front. Trying to connect with Markle. Forster was there as well on that puck that just went awry. Shot for the line by Shannick. In a bit too tight, but he flipped the pass right back in front. Trying to connect with Markle. Forster was there as well on that puck that just went awry. Shot for the line by Shannick with an opportunity toward the front of the net and swallowed up and held by the goaltender, and a good stop made there. Bucked away. Puck started back ahead on the left wing side here by HC Edmonton as they'll range their way back inside of the offensive zone, and a puck put toward the front of the net. That was steered away. Now side of the net, they get it back again, and a backhand try, just not the Titans end of the ice. Off this draw, Forster a long shot, glove down and held. Shot with Osla and also Bilodeau out of the penalty box after serving their minor penalties. Forced back out through to the middle of the ice, and a long shot there by Darren fired wide of the net. Now comes loose left wing for Forster. His shot off the shoulders of Cornelius. Bilodeau out of the penalty box after serving their minor penalties. Forced back out through to the middle of the ice, and a long shot there by Darren fired wide of the net. Now comes loose left wing for Forster. His shot off the shoulders of Cornelius with a rebound popping free, and then fired by Skolicki up the wall, up to the left side now Ashton. Across right wing it goes. Holding that is Chittick, still with it at the line. Gathered it back to the right circle, and a shot by Markell. Stopped, rebound loose in front. Jammed away at the side of the goal, and that one stayed out. Close wall up to the left side now Ashton. Across right wing it goes. Holding that is Chittick, still with it at the line. Gathered it back to the right circle, and a shot by Markell. Stopped, rebound loose in front. Jammed away at the side of the goal, and that one stayed out. Close call there at the side of the net. Can't clear. Forster, left circle. Back with that is Osla. Waits on that to the midpoint. Forster. Now to the left wing it goes. Osla. Back to the middle for Forster. A long shot. Swallowed up and held by Cornelius, who once again makes the stop. Been a strong year in this opening. Off the face-off, Ashton, right point to the net, scores! And HC Edmonton draws first blood late in force pass of Ethan Cornelius, who was very good in that opening period. 16 saves on 17 shots in the opening frame. Here's Skolicki, midpoint, long shot, fired wide of the goal, back down below the goal line now. The Titans working that back up the boards to the left wing side, and that's bounced back. Fed along back inside of the Titans end of the ice, trying to force that away below the goal line. Was McPherson. Knocked down in a shot by Adu, is swallowed up and held by Cornelius, and a draw the head coach of, and I'm shooting now, will work it back to the blue line. Scarf. To play it away there as that puck comes loose back the middle, and here's a chance for Ty Edwards. He's away short-handed. He tried to get in underneath of the stick of the defender there in the way of Scarf, and knocked free. That was to no one in white, and back the other way comes HC Edmonton, who will counter and carry ahead. Skolicki down the right side, loose puck right circle, put it toward the front of the goal, chipped wide of the net as that puck comes loose back on the left wing side. Today now in the big rink here this afternoon, while for the Titans they played Grand Fear Arena earlier today, and then bus back over with all their stuff to come here to Heavy Metal Place and Thompson Family Arena this afternoon. Rodriguez now will make a play on that, pushed it back up to the left wing point, across right wing side. Salou ranging right circle, now up top Forster, left wing holding, shooting off the post. Boy, Osla thought he hit that, but he wires it off the post. Forster, Salou, second period. Taken free here by the Titans, but given up and pushed back to the middle, and now it's going to be the other way. As it's Darren on the left wing side, puts a backhander on, and a right side save made by Cornelius with 7 seconds for the playoff. Benson to make his advance in. Taken over now as Salou will start back the other way for HC Edmonton. Up the right side, Chanik holding, shooting from the right wing half board, put that one on and steered away. Rebound comes loose back along the left wing side of Ethan Cornelius. Off the face-off now, that's pushed back up to the line. Evans holds it onside. A quick shot, fired it wide. Loose puck side of the goal and relayed along the right wing and pushed back up the back down below the goal line. Now back up top it goes. Collected up there by Ashton. Fed it back to the middle now. Ashton once more. Back along right side. Chittick down to the goal line. Quick passing play in front, and pouncing on top of that is Cornelius diving to his right to get on this. And off the face-off now it's Salou. Back up Forster. Right side, Salou holds and shoots. That's steered away. Rebound comes loose back in front. We got a penalty coming up here, and it's going to be the Titans, I believe, are going to be the best player on the ice. And so far, I think for both these teams, they've been very good so far in this hockey game. Puck coming loose to the side of the goal, and that's swallowed up and held by Cornelius, and he'll hang on. Felix Rosenall comes across on the right wing side as that's carried back in here by Edmonton as they try to work it back toward the front of the net. Loose puck behind the goal, now popped out left wing side. A shot by Forster, but it was knocked down by a high stick, so that will result in a stoppage. Put ahead by Darren, now down below the goal line in the left wing corner. Battle for it here as that comes up the wall. Now Salou will hang on to it right point toward the front of the net. That one's off a body and wide. Brought back out the other way. Lazat fed it ahead. Tried to work Titans to the ice. Face-off that'll come back inside of the offensive zone of HC Edmonton, and right off the draw, Evans turned and fired that just wide. It bounced its way back through to the face-off that'll come back inside of the offensive zone of HC Edmonton, and right off the draw, Evans turned and fired that just wide. It bounced its way back through to the front of the net side of the goal. Now Cornelius trying to keep that there. Back down and forced back out ahead there through neutral ice. Is knocked down. A penalty upcoming here against the Titans. Started back ahead here by HC Edmonton, and a shot just missed wide by Kessler Ashton. Big collision there as Evans runs into his man and Fossick. Right side, driving wide, down below the goal line. Forster in the left wing half board with it now. Tried to leave it back up top, got it back again. Forster on the left wing side. Tried to throw it back toward the front of the net. Bouncing puck comes loose to the side of the goal, and on the blocker side, that one held and covered. That puck is jammed loose here in the left wing corner. Up the wall in the left wing point. Chittick across right wing side. Here's Ashton making a move. Right wing circle to the net, and that's swallowed up and held by the goaltender. That in the way of Cornelius, who makes boss right wing corner. Here's Skolicki. He'll delay on the goal line. As the find the handle on the puck in the left wing corner. Sends it back across for Chittick. Power play time winding down. Chittick shoots. He fired it up and over the net. Back to 5-on-5. 7 minutes gone here with that one on. It's Rennie that will take it back over at center. Fed it ahead for Rodrigue. Drops it back off for Rennie. A dangerous play. Here's a chance. Short-handed working in as Edwards and just couldn't get the forehand clear to let that one go. Howrluck will make his way in. Howrluck down the left wing side, working on his backhand, centering a pass in front. That was knocked away. Hanselman trying to get it open, held on, and a quick chance toward the front of the net, steered just wide. 9:12 remaining here in period number 3, and the game remains tied 1-1. Trying to work out of the corner with that and put it to the net is Chanik. Now it's Forster from the line. We got a penalty coming up here against the Titans, and a long shot from the line fired wide. Here's Adu now with it. Adu back to the line as it's the Titans, and a long shot from the line fired wide. Here's Adu now with it. Adu back to the line as he'll sift it across, right wing side, put to the net by Forster. That's steered away, chopped at there by the Titans, and we're going to get a hooking penalty that's going to, as it will be HC Edmonton working on the power play to try and get things going here and see if they can get their lead back, and a shot from the left wing side that's swallowed up and held. Delays. Back up top, here's Skalicki. Across right wing side. Back up top once more, it's Skalicki from Salou. Forster holding, shooting left wing circle. Cornelius makes the save. And we'll hang on with 7:37 to go here into the blocker side of the goal of Cornelius. Off the face-off, collected up here. Howrluck across right side. A quick shot by Ashton. Went up and over the goal. Left point Chittick. Down to the left wing half board. Shot that was filtered just wide. Rebound comes loose back out in front. Started back out through to center here. Forced ahead for Adu on the left wing side, and a quick shot put to the net by Howrluck. Swallowed up and held by the goaltender in the left side of the goal of Cornelius. Rattled off the draw and pushed back to the blue line, and a long shot fired wide. Puck caroms back along to the left wing point. Held on here by, get a redirection on that. 10 seconds to go here in period 3. Brought ahead by Darren now. Maybe a last second chance down the right side. Cuts to the goal line off the outside of the post on a sharp angled attempt. And we are going to head to over. Chittick will delay back in the right wing circle. Back behind the net now. Chittick still with it here in the left wing circle. Drops it off for Howrluck. Howrluck back in front looking for Chittick. That was knocked down, and a loose puck just went off the side of the goal. And now brought back ahead is McPherson on the left. That was McPherson that scored the goal. Now Osler will work his way ahead. Chip that puck up the right wing side. Osler feeding it back in front to the net. Scores! It's Tristan Adu who wins it for